Morning, guys. Morning. Here's the state of the face. Someone said to me yesterday, don't call yourself disgusting or your face disgusting, because it's just like any other organ. Like, I suppose if my heart was congested, right, it wouldn't look very nice, would it? But I wouldn't say it's disgusting. But maybe I would. I don't know. I'm not in a good mood today, guys. I'm only on camera because I really do feel like it's important for me to document this. Not just other people. I'm sure it helps other people, or it will be helpful for other people when we get to the bottom of it. But just mentally, I think I need to see how bad it was, and then when it gets better. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm not going to be on... Again, this is probably going to be a really short video. I'm just doing what I can, you know. But I'm folding up some clothes. Well, putting up my washing. Tyree's in his haste to go to golf took my washing out of the machine but didn't hang it up. I always hang his clothes up. Kids can be so annoying sometimes, can't they? What was I going to say? I hope the Q&A was helpful with the questions that people had. As I've guessed, you know, I had a lot of backlash for the Q&A because people didn't want to hear my answer on here. They wanted to hear it probably on the platforms that they're used to. But this is what it is, right? It's nothing to do with that. They know it isn't a bad reason. Someone said in response, because this is the downside to you not being in the comments, guys. Someone said in response to someone else about what happened to my face, she's had a chemical peel. That's another rumour that's going around, that I've had a chemical peel as to why my face looks like this. So this is why you have to just stay out of these comments. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, you're fighting a losing battle. You can tell people what's happened and they will still say something else. Like, your narrative to be the reality, they want to make it into some dark thing. Do you know what I mean? So for my peace of mind, I have to stay where I know that's not going to happen. And I feel like in these long form videos that I do over here, I can explain myself a bit more. When it's a short form video, that's why they like it on those platforms, because they can't paint the crazy narrative they're trying to do. You can paint whatever narrative you want from a 1 minute, 2 minute clip, you know? But if it's a 30-minute clip, you can't paint a narrative because people will see for themselves what the person is talking about. So, yeah. There was a lot of discouragement to watch the full video. There was a lot of discouragement to do it, saying that I'm a certain type of way. I mean, to be honest, I'm not even joking. I don't care. I know why I do things, you know, and a lot of the time, this is why it all comes down to spiritual stuff, because I know why I'm doing certain things, right? And I'm getting a negative reaction from it. You know, I'm getting a negative response, should I say, from doing the things that I'm being told to do. And I know that it must be the right thing to do then. Does that make sense? Like, I know it must be the right thing to do, although it doesn't feel nice, but that's how it works, you know, that's how the Holy Spirit works, guys. A lot of times when we do things that don't feel good in the moment, they usually bear fruit, and they do amazing things in the long run, you know. So as I said, I hope that somebody sees these videos of me going through it, and it will help them through their trial as well. But also, I think it will help me as well through my other trials that I have after I get through this one. I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday, by the way. I don't know if you know. This is my Faith Like Noah jumper that I got from America when I went to visit the Ark. So I like this jumper. It's nice and big, but it's a bit... I should have worn something underneath, so I'm a bit cold. I put the heating on now, though, for a little while. I've got a few things to do today. My mouth is worse today than it was yesterday. And I don't even know, I think like my skin is getting worse. You might say something different, but I feel like it's getting worse around my mouth and on my cheeks. So I don't know what that's about. But I'm still taking the antibiotics, I'm still taking the antihistamine. And I hope that by, listen, all I'm doing is praying. Sorry, to be honest, part of me is moaning as well. Like, I'm just still I go through waves of emotions, you know. I missed devotion this morning with the gang. I just couldn't get up, and I just don't feel like talking, especially like even on camera. I don't feel like talking for extended periods of time. Like, I'm not going to be on there for 2 hours non-stop talking to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to come on here and then I'm probably not going to come on till later on this evening, guys. Do you know what I mean? Because the mouth is so sore, and you know, the flare-ups have only really come on my mouth in the last, I'd say, since I came back from America, or in America. I think it started when I had the black thing on my lip. Before this, I never had this on my mouth at all. It never was on my mouth, right, guys? So it just makes me think, like, it's just a way to shut me up, you know? It's just a way to shut me up, man. And I remember, you know, sorry, guys. It's just so annoying. I remember feeling like this, feeling this sense of like, you know, if the devil really wants to stop me from doing my devotions and preaching and all this stuff on live, he'd have to really shut me up. Like, that he knows he can't use the same tactics that he was using in the beginning, like, you know, stay in bed, or, you know, the negative comments that come up on the live. Like, those things don't work on me anymore because I don't care, you know. So he's really had to pull in the, I don't even know, as I said, I don't know what I'm using or doing that clearly has been hidden from me, like, not even just from by him, but clearly been hidden from me by even God, because God could reveal to me what it is that I'm doing or what the solution is, but he's using it for his glory. And I know he's going to use it for his glory for a time. There'll be a time when it's revealed so that I can be healed. But until then, it's going to be used to bring people to my platforms. And that's okay. Like, that's okay. But it still doesn't stop me from feeling quite limited. You know what I mean? So just for the fact that it's on my mouth, like, I think if it was just on my skin, like on my face, I would probably still do the devotions, you know, I'd probably still show up for people, but I don't even want to do that, you know. I don't even want to go on there for hours and hours and talk with my mouth like this. And I feel like he's winning because of that, you know. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I feel like even coming on here, I feel like at least I'm doing something, you know. I feel like at least he hasn't silenced me completely by coming on here and talking to you guys, even if it's for 10 minutes or 20 minutes a day. He hasn't stopped me from talking completely, you know. I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to do my devotion again today. And I'm going to read the Wednesday to Friday pages, and I'm just going to go from there. Sorry for crying on camera. I didn't expect to do this, to be honest, but I'm just so fed up, guys. I'm really fed up. So it's just annoying that this is happening. So yeah. It's just annoying. Alright, I'm gonna do my devotion. I'll be back a bit later. Hey guys, I've got some good news, you know. My planners came. I totally forgot that they were meant to come today. Let me show you them. So there are different colours this year. I don't know if I told you. I did tell you last week how I had like a really productive day. I ended up finishing my book, and then the following day I ended up like finishing the planners, right? So these are the 3 different colours. It comes in a dark brown, and it comes in another kind of brown. So it's like, I don't know if you can see, These are the 3 different colours that you can get. Dark brown, this is like a walnut brown, and then this is like the cream. So, oh my gosh, they look so good, guys. They look so good. And I went for a different style. So last year we had hardback, didn't we? But this is coil planners. So it has a clear film, and then it has a laminated front. So you can actually bend it over more easily. And you can also put more in it, which is amazing. Like, there's more pages in it. Let me not laugh too much. So, yeah, guys, this is the daily planners in all 3 colours. And then we have the budget planner, the Bible planner, and we have the life planner. So the life planner is here with the tabs, because you have 6 planners in one for this one. I am so chuffed. They look so good. Such good quality as well. Such good quality, guys. I don't know if I told you this, but I'm not going to be doing the whole fulfillment thing this time round. So I've outsourced the fulfillment. So when you order them, I'm not going to be packing everything like I was before. So mad how these things happen, but the company that I print with, they're now doing their own, like, you can pay them to fulfill the orders for you. So I don't need to do it anymore. I'm hoping this is the way forward for all of the products that I sell on my channel, that I don't have to do any more packing, guys. And it means that I can sell more products and cut down on shipping times. So I'm really, really happy about that. But yeah, I'm going to take some pictures of these, do something today, and get these up so that they're ready to go on launch day. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so chuffed. If I told you this as well, I don't think I did, because I've been just so depressio-so. But I've also got a new product that I'm selling. It's called the 1-page reset. And I think I was speaking to you about this last week, but all this commotion has kind of like, with my face, has kind of like distracted me from business side of things. Remember I said to you that God's put something on my heart to share with you guys that I've already been doing without realising myself. I'll share a couple videos with you now to show you what I mean by that. Saves me having to talk you through it, because my mouth is so bad. I had a cup of tea. I'm still drinking it. But when I go like this, which is why I need a straw. But when I was eating a biscuit with it, I opened my mouth a bit too wide, and it just starts to weep again. So I'm trying not to eat too much. And if I do eat, I'm trying to like make sure it's really tiny, tiny, tiny portions that I'm putting in my mouth at one time. Let's talk about how I accidentally lost weight this year while attempting to cut my hair. I'm attempting to cut my hair, guys, because honestly, I haven't really liked any style that I've had it in since I originally had it done in Chicago. So anyway, we're going to give it a go. I have purchased some tools to actually assist me in the cutting process. One of them is a three-way mirror that you are propped up in front of. This is what it looks like. I've also got some electric shears. They're cordless, so I think it might be easier for me to use. I don't know. We'll see. And I have some hairdresser scissors. Let's see how it goes. Pray for me. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is separate this front bit and the sides. Like so, like that. So let's talk about this weight loss thing, guys. Oh, 1 minute. Nevaeh's going to help me with the back. Yeah? Yeah. So some of you may know, I've been suffering from a chronic skin condition for the last, I'd say, 3 years. As you can see, I'm currently experiencing a flare-up right now. These flare-ups kind of like sparked my interest into looking into any foods that I may be consuming to try to control them or manage them. This led me to a number of steps that helped me accidentally lose weight. P.S. I'm not a professional, okay, guys? So whatever comes from this, only God knows. Only God. we'll see. In the past, when it came to any sort of attempt to change my lifestyle, I would always focus on the whole system building thing that you hear people talking about. I'd change my routine, like I'd create a set of rules. I'd buy the planners, the spreadsheets, all that stuff, because I thought if I built the right system, the results would follow, right? But here's the thing. My focus was always on the goal or the result, which is always the first error, as you can't really change the results, can you? I should have really focused on what I could control. The first thing that I did was make it clear what type of results I wanted to see, okay? Well, that was easy. I wanted my skin to improve. I still want my skin to improve. I don't know, it sounds obvious, right? But writing down, I want my skin to improve, or writing down, I want to lose 5 kg, or I want to save £500, isn't enough. The result has to be clear, but it also has to be believable. This is why there's so much evidence that the most successful people have a faith. I mean, that's a conversation for another time. If you can't actually picture yourself doing the thing, then you writing it down, you're inviting yourself to a party of one. I'm sorry, guys. If you see any white stuff on my face, know that this is in my hair as well. Anyway, the next step that I accidentally made was assessing the cost. At this time, I was suffering with extreme hyperpigmentation, like worse than you see here. Like you see all these dark marks that I have here, it was 10 times darker. My skin shade was about 4 shades darker than it is currently now. My skin is cracked, it's oozing, it hurts when I cry, when I laugh, when I smile. Like my face is on fire most of the time, and it's extremely itchy. So when it came to the cost, like, babes, if you said to me, it will cost me $5 million to get my skin back to how it used to be, your girl would be on any job that would help her to obtain $5 million. And when you think about it, everything has a price, right? Everything has a price to it. There's a price to being thin, and there's a price to being heavy. There's a price to being healthy, and there's a price to being poor. Yes, it actually costs you more money to be poor. But do we assess the price? Before you make your goals, do you sit down and think to yourself, right, this is going to cost me something? Furthermore, do you agree to the cost before you start making any sort of adjustments in your lifestyle? So the next steps I made was I started to create these really small habits to help my diet change. Remember, I thought if I changed my diet and improved my health, then my skin would be sure to follow. So I was diligently doing everything I could. The doctor said that my skin barrier had become extremely compromised. So my thought was that I need to increase the strength of my skin barrier. I started to research foods that did that. So I ate better. I then found out that sweating was the most efficient way of removing toxins from your skin. So I moved more. I focused on improving my sleep because I was told that this is when your organs, not just your skin, regenerate. This showed me that you can have the goal, you can know the cost, but if you're not willing to create small, repeatable habits and you don't have any support, it's just not going to happen. Okay, I think this is done, guys. Let me wash my hair out. Okay, this is how we are looking. Okay, I'm putting a bit of this olive oil moisturizing lotion on my hair while it's wet. Put some mousse in. Finally, the last thing that I did that accidentally helped me to lose weight was probably something that you've already guessed. I didn't focus on it. I was so busy trying to figure out how to cure the problem that was sitting on my face. I didn't realize all the habits that I was forming. Oh, that wasn't done. All of the support mechanisms that I was using was contributing to inevitable weight loss, even though that wasn't my initial goal. And fun fact, as soon as I noticed I was losing weight, and as soon as I began to focus on losing weight, I
I plateaued. My weight came to a standstill for over 4 months because I was trying to actually do it. Again, focusing on the goal never works. Instead, focus on small, simple, repeatable habits that you can stick to. And yeah, that's how I accidentally lost weight this year. But yeah, guys, let me know if any of these tips were helpful. I have added them into a 1-page focus sheet, which will be available for free inside of my planners when they launch next month. But I put it on a special price right now for $1.99. So click the link in my bio for those of you who want to purchase it now. If you've ever felt tired of goal setting and not achieving your goals, this is for you. Let me know what you think, guys, and have a good day. What do you think of my hair? She cut her hair. Bye, guys.
So yeah, the 1-page reset is going to be included in the planners. So it's included in the life planner. It's in the productivity section here. It shows you how to use it and it gives you some of them to use each month. So it's in the life planner, it's in the budget planner as well. There's a budget planner version. Each month when you go to lay out your budget, it's the first page, the 1-page reset. So it gives you a format to set up realistic goals. And as I said to you, I've been doing it myself, not even noticing I've been doing it myself with like my diet in, not even my diet, but with the way that I manage my diet and with the way that I manage my finances as well. I've been doing it, but I haven't really been doing it. Like, I haven't realised I've been doing it until God showed me that I was. So I've included it inside. So yeah, this is the Bible journal in the brown. Oh my gosh. And the life planner in the brown. They look so good, guys. They look so good. I'm so chuffed. Anyway, that's it. Let me take some pictures and I will get these put up on my link tree, ready for launch day.
Enough from around here. So what are you doing?
So name tag in the front seat. Hey, let's have a surprise.